Good morning. Oh my gosh. Hey y'all. Hold on. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. You're in echo. And I got this headset connected, so I should hear it. Let me know if y'all hear the echo. Good morning, everyone. So happy Friday. Thank y'all for being here. It's a lot of comments. So I need to scroll back to see. I'm at the bottom of the chat, y'all. So please let me know if that y'all can hear and see me okay before I scroll back up to the top. No echo. Okay, thanks, Kristen. So that means you can hear me then. Let me scroll back up. Happy Friday, you guys. Sorry I am retarded for the party, but I'm here now. Couple minutes late. I did push my time back to 10:15 because I had to run an errand before I came on. Uh, Marilyn. Marilyn was the first one. Hey, Marilyn. What is this? I got to click show on stage to show the comment. Let me see. Yo, can y'all see the comment? This is so different. So I don't want to put this is so crazy. Thank you, Marilyn. On stage. Okay, this they getting. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Stephanie. D. Smith, welcome in. DB. Hey, Kristen. Thank you for reminding everybody to hit the like button. Thank you, ma'am. Well, first of all, I'm Lakeisha of Dimps Designs. For those of you who, if this is your first time here, thank you for being here. We're going to do some sewing today. I'm not going to be before you guys long because I did come on a little early because I have some things to do today, so I'm not going to be on here long. Hey, Miss Melinda. Welcome in. Hey, Renee. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Marilyn, for setting an alarm to come on with me or to come watch because I know you normally sleep this time of day. So I appreciate you coming in here. Thank you so much. Okay, she'll be back in a few minutes. I'm curious to see how this mug will be different from the one that Rachel and Eve made together. Oh, it's going to be very different. Kristen. Hey, Nikki A, welcome in. It's going to be very different. Hey, Gail. Eat your yogurt. Oh, that sounds good. I like yogurt. Have fun with your great grands today. Uh, hey, everybody. Thank y'all for being here. Hey, Roselle, welcome in. Hey, Miss Vera, welcome in. Hey, Tanya, welcome in. Every time you say my name, I always say it in your voice. I always say it in your voice. Hey, Annie, welcome in. Good to see you. Hey, Lucille Boykins, welcome in. I'm almost to the bottom here. So, what are y'all doing today? This Friday, early morning. So today I am making a mug rug. Let me show you the one that I made last night. Now, I have seen a couple different types of mug rugs. Ooh, let's get to the shirt. Oh my gosh. Y'all see the balloon? Oh my goodness. Let me move Judy out the way for a minute. This Judy out. Let me move Judy out the way for a minute. I'm not gonna move that camera because I got it in the perfect spot. And this is Patrice's Simple White Tee. Ooh, that bling is hitting, ain't it? So Nikki says she's at work just listening. Well, I appreciate you. I won't be too loud because I want you to get in trouble. I don't want you to get in trouble. Not a real day off yet. Vera says she's just at work working and then she can craft. So let me tell y'all the colors in this shirt. Oh my goodness. We waiting on that simple black tee, simple red tee, simple blue tee. So if you in the bushes, in the clouds up there, says craftable things, Patrice craftabilities, Patrice L. What else? What's your other name? Pressure Patrice. What other names you got? All the nicknames. We need all the colors. So I use on the outline, it is silver crystal metalite, and the inside is icy crystal. This shirt looks so good. Wow. Okay. All right. So back to the project. This is what I made last night. Let me turn the other camera on so y'all can see. Yeah, I hope y'all really can't hear this because I'm right here. I have my headset connected to my second device and I can still hear it. You know what? Let me try this. Let me go off the stage and come back up. Let me try that. Let me see if that works. Can you hear me? Y'all can still hear me. So I'm trying to go off stage and then come back up. Because I don't want you guys to hear that echo. I don't see how y'all can hear that. All right, so this is what I made. All right, say Bluetooth connected. Let's see if this works. Okay, I'm trying to go back in StreamYard, y'all. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get this thing together. Okay, so y'all can see. All right. This is the one I made last night. I've never made a mug rug before. And I wanted to make a simple one. Now I saw where you could put all kind of patches and different size fabric. We're not doing that today, okay? This is 2 pieces of fabric, 6 by 8, and a piece of, I didn't use batting. I actually used fusible fleece because that's what I had on my hand. Okay. So this is what I did. And I could not figure out how to use my little decorative stitches on my sewing machine. So I just use exact stitch. And this is what it looks like. And this is my little cafe. I'm not gonna sit it down because this coffee is hot and I don't want to mess up my mat. But see, that's how it looks. We give a sip. So I just use my, hey Fern, welcome in. I just used a zigzag stitch. That's decorative enough, right? I zigzagged all around. And then the back is also cotton fabric. And I use the zigzag stitch there as well, just to give it a little decorative look. Because I didn't do the quilting look. So if you guys were looking for that, I'm so sorry to disappoint, but this is the easiest one I could find to do. All right, so the materials for this project. Hey sis, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here, girl. What I was saying earlier was we waiting on you to make all the simple colors shirts. So whenever when you have time. I ain't saying right now, just when you have time. Later on next year sometime. But so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Yes, Kristen, that's the easy way. I just did zigzag all the way down. This fabric, so you're gonna need 2 6x8 pieces of fabric. Literally 2 pieces. And this is some material that I purchased when I first started sewing back in 2020. This is literally one of these two. I want to be doing 2 today. So this is one. And they're reversible. So you could, do the fabric however you want. That's a good wide angle. Y'all can see that? That looks good. Hey, Miss Lillian, welcome in. So this is 6x8. And then I also have, and like I said, this fabric here I purchased back in 2020, and I'm literally just finishing it off from Hobby Lobby. And that's what this is. And you can do either side, it's reversible. And this one is, I purchased this from Hobby Lobby as well. And this is the last of it. And I got this in 2020. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. I say the bitch like me. I once was lost, but now found. I was blind, but now I see. Okay, and this, thank you, Jesse. Perfect view on Judy. Thanks, Kristen. Okay, thanks, Patrice. All right, so this is the other fabric. So I'm making 2. Now I will tell you, I cut this one 6 by, I believe, 7. 8, yeah, this is 8x7. So I mean, you can make it whatever size you want to make it. But I had cut this one too short, too long. Instead of 6x8, I did 7x8. And of course, y'all know I'm not gonna waste material, so we're gonna use it. And I won't say like a main piece in the back, because both of them are main pieces. Because like I said, you're gonna have it where you can reverse it. Okay. I love this. So for those of you who gave a suggestion of a mug rug on my post yesterday, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I have written down all the other suggestions, and those will be upcoming lives. I've already started prepping for my tote bag live. I'll do that one, and then I'm going to do a bucket hat, not in any particular order, but yes. Hey, Up Designs, welcome in. Hey, Tanya T Girl Art, good morning. All right, now and this is the red. It's just some regular red cotton fabric that I also purchased from Hobby Lobby. A lot of my fabric in the beginning, I was getting it all from Hobby Lobby. I was there every other week because their fabric was on sale every other week. And I know if the yarn isn't on sale, then the fabric is. Thank you so much, Marilyn. She is up early, right? Oh, I feel so special. All right, now let's get to the fusible fleece. This pattern, the video I watched, she used batting. And I could have sworn I had some batting. Maybe I have some and I don't even really know what it is or something because I couldn't find it. I went through all my bins of fabric over there and I could not find the batting. I found my wrapping zap for my cozies, but I could not find batting. Now, this fusible fleece is something that I purchased to go with my when I make my eye mask. And I like this stuff. This is my first time using it. I purchased it from Joann, and this is what it looks like. It does come on the boat, so you have to get it cut out. And it's kind of like, it reminds me of fusible interfacing. And you see the little ridges on there? Don't mind my nails, y'all, because I've been working hard. This is my first time wrapping Zap. I can show it to you. Put it in the chat towards the, later on, Vera, to remind me to show you, because it's over there in my bin and I'll get it and show you. It's what we use for the bowl cozies, to put them in the microwave. Okay, y'all see that? It's rough. Can y'all hear that? Probably not. But yeah, that's rough. So this is the part that I'm going to be putting on the material and then fusing it to the material. And this is, I think I got a yard. It's called Pelon. And y'all can tell I had already balled this up and tossed it. But I said, I got to show all the things. Oh, you like fusible fleece? This is my first time using it, Marilyn. And I love it because it's fused and it does not move. So I did not have to pin my project, which I will for the purpose of this live. But I didn't have to pin it because the fleece is stuck to the mug rug. I love it. I love it. So yeah. Now this is called Pelon Style 971F. Are y'all seeing that? Yeah. Hey, Miss Nene. All right, 971F. Nikki A asks, when do you need to use fusible fleece? So I bought this a couple of months ago. I did a live making sleep masks. And the video that I watched, the pattern that I used, the creator used fusible fleece, which I didn't have at the time. So what I used was, I don't even know what this stuff is called. See, y'all don't make me dig up in the thing and pull the stuff out and all of that. But it was so messy to work with. It reminds me of the polyfill. What is it, y'all? You buy it? It reminds me of polyfill, but it's in the square shape. I cannot remember what it's called. Oh my gosh! It's like polyfill that you use to put in the pillows, but this is so much easier to work with. Like, this stuff is thinner than the batting, but I believe it'll serve its purpose. Okay. Hey, Miss Carol, welcome in. Yeah, I thought about wrapping Zap too, but I feel like I would have used my items for I don't know. Maybe it's just me. So I bought the Rapid Zap to solely use for my bowl cozies. So I don't use it for nothing else. I want to use it for my bowl cozy. Now this I will use for anytime I need to use some kind of batting. I would definitely use this. I like the fusible. But anyway, so it does have the instructions on it. It's called Fusible Thermo Lamb Plus, aka Fusible High Loft Iron-On Fleece. Yes. Is it different from Insulbrite? I'm sorry, I have to. No, you are fine. If I can't help you, somebody in the chat, they know they can help you. But I've never heard of Insulbrite. Let me write that down. Oh, where's it? I've never heard of Insulbrite, so that's something I need to Now let me ask you a question, Miss Nikki A. What is Insulbrite? What is that? Right, BB. There are so many different styles, different sizes, piles of quilt batting. Hey, girl, you got the singing, the dancing girl. Hey, Tiana. So yeah, what is Insulbrite? I want to know. Oh, Kristen said, I think Insulbrite is just like Rapid Zap. Okay, thank you. Because I never heard of that, but yeah. So that's what this is, 971F. And it does say machine safe, and I had no problem. Now, the only thing I will say is when I cut this on my cutting mat, let me hold it up. I already got the little particles off. When I cut this, I actually cut it with the part with the glue up, right? So it was on the mat like this, and maybe my hand heavy, but when I cut it, when I peeled this off the mat, it was some of it was stuck on the little grooves in my mat. I didn't like that. I had to use my lint roller to get it off the mat. But nevertheless, it cut good. I used my all-purpose rotary cutter because I didn't want to use my fabric rotary cutter. So I have an all-purpose rotary cutter, and I use that. And it did get stuck to my mat a little bit. Like I said, I may be a bit heavy-handed, and it kind of stuck to the mat. But yeah, it works. Hey, Terry Hunt, welcome in. I made my first project. It was a pot holder, and I was told to use it to protect your counter from the heat. Yes, the Rapid Zap. If you want to, we're not doing a bowl cozy today, but yes, you use the Rapid Zap for your bowl cozy as well as 100% cotton fabric and cotton yarn thread if you want to put it in the microwave. All right, so those are the materials. I'm gonna go over one more time. We're gonna have this is a 6x7. This is 8x7. And the other one that I'm making is actually 6x8. I have already fused the batting to this one. You see it's on there. I fused it last night. I didn't do a very good job because I did not do the 10 to 15 seconds recommended. I just kind of patted with the iron. But today I have my heat press on, and I'm going to use my heat press to press this to my fabric. Okay? All right. Any more questions before we get started? Let me see if let me make myself smaller. And again, if you just came in, this is what we're making. Okay? It's a mug rug. I've never made one, and it's not going to be the quilted kind, although I put my own little decorative stitching on there. This is going to be quick and simple. No, you only need one piece, Kristen. Great question. So for this project, you literally need 3 pieces. You need one 6x8 or 6x7 or however big you want to make your project. But for this video, we're doing 6x. This one that I'm making now is actually 8x7. This one is 6x8. So right now we're working with the measurements of 8x7, 2 pieces of fabric, and an 8x7 piece of fusible fleece, which is what I'm using. So 3 pieces, 2 pieces of fabric and a fleece. Okay. All right. Now, once you're done cutting, I did pre-press my fabric because it was quite wrinkled because it was in the bin. It's been in the bin over there. Oh, I see some bills in the chat. What's going on? Let's see. Scroll back. Oh, I missed a lot. Tanya T Girl Arc. Tanya T Girl Arc. Thank you so much for your super chat. Super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much, and I hope you find some. I hope you enjoy the content. Thank you. Okay, now what I want to do once you're done cutting your fabric, you want to put pretty sides together, which means the print, of course, with the solid color fabric, is both sides are pretty. Let me make my table big by itself so y'all can see. Thank y'all again for being here. Okay. What we looking like? I know we be having issues over here with the view. Okay, that looks good. Okay, yeah. Yes. Okay, now you're going to put the pretty sides together, which, like I said, when it's a solid color, both sides look the same to me. Unless you have like some supersonic vision or something like that, then yeah, both sides are the pretty side. All right. And if I miss any questions in the chat, I do apologize. I'll go back and check it out before we end the live. And Vera, don't forget to remind me to show you the wrappings out. All right, pretty sides together. Got pretty sides together. All right. Now you're going to grab your 8x7 piece of fusible fleece or batting or whatever you choose to use. And I have the side with the glue up. It's facing up. So the fleecy side is down on the table. The glue side is up. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to take my material. Now, if you have, it really doesn't matter because this has words. You turn it this way, you can see it the right way. It's, it really doesn't matter about the orientation. But I am going to take, because it's my preference, the part, you can put this on any one of the pieces. It really doesn't matter. But for this video, I'm going to fuse my fusible fleece to my pretty fabric. The fusible fleece is going on the pretty fabric, okay? Actually, before I move that out of the way, I want to fuse this right now. I'm using my heat press, as I stated. Now, if you are not using the fusible fleece, you can skip this step. You would just put both of your materials together and put them right on top of the batting. But because I have to go to the heat press and fuse mine, I'm only going to use one side. I'm not going to take both pieces, okay? My heat press is right there. I do have my heat press on 320. That shouldn't be too hot. I'm going to do it for 10 seconds. So let me jump over to the heat press real quick. All right. Like I said, my heat press is on 320 for 10. Oh, it's on 25 seconds. I'm going down to 10 seconds. Heat press 10 seconds. Oh, and let me show you something real quick. I just have this big Teflon sheet. You don't see these little pieces right here? That's glue. You don't want that on your heat press if you're using the heat press. You see that? Because it's not perfect. I mean, who's perfect? Nobody. Not even my material. But anyway, so you see the little pieces of glue? You don't want that on your heat press. So you can either cut it off or make sure you have some kind of protectant over your item. So I'm going to put this Teflon sheet over this and then press it. Okay? Even though I have a Teflon sheet on the top of my heat press, I still use another one on top of that too. So it's 320 for 10 seconds. Thank you, DD. Whew. Look, y'all, see? It's stuck to the Teflon sheet. That would have been the top of your heat press and we would have been upset. All right, I'm gonna cool it off a little bit because it's still hot and I don't want it to warp my chopper mat, my cutting mat. Yes, Kristen, correct. Hey, Jennifer Hancock, welcome in. All right, now it's cooled down. I'm gonna take my second piece of material, put it on top. All right, now, for the sake of the video, I am going to clip. I got my little clips. If you're a beginner sewer like me, you still can use clips, or if you're a beginner sewer like me and you sometimes do things other ways you don't have to use a clip. But I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to use clips. And I am also going to use a little pen because I need to make sure I leave an opening so that I can turn my mug rug. Okay? I'm literally just putting random clips on here. No rhyme or reason for what I'm doing. I'm just putting it on there. All right? And then I want to sew 1/4 inch right here on my heat press. I'm using the edge of my zipper foot. I'm using a universal foot, my J foot. I'm putting it to the edge of my J foot. Okay. Hey Rosalind, welcome in. Now I want to start sewing right here. I'm going to sew all the way around at the bottom, all the way up, and then I want to leave this opening right here so that I can turn my mug up. Oh, yes. Let's bring Judy in. I don't know my name, Judy. I just I like that. Yes. All right, I do have my thread. It is almost out, but I should be able to make it through these 2 projects. Which I think. Are we gonna make it? Are we going to make it through these 2 projects? Let's see. All right, now we have the heat press, and I have my thread. My stitch length is at 4, and my tension is on auto. Okay. Turning my machine on, I'm using a. Oh, that is a good close view. Ooh, yes. All right. I'm using a Singer 2932. Not sure how old it is or what year it came out. Kristen says, if using batting, would you attach with some spray adhesive? No, Kristen, I would just use clips. I would use clips. Like I said, the fusible fleece is not a requirement. You really just can use batting. I only use this because this is what I have on hand. But I wouldn't use spray because you can just clip it just like what I'm doing. All right. Try to go on the other side of this pen. Don't sew over the pen, y'all. And I am using the same color bobbin as I am thread. And I have this pulled out to the side so I can see when I start running out. I'm going to get my foot pedal, and I'm sewing without shoes or socks on today. Oh. All right, let's go, y'all. Let's go. And I'm using just a straight stitch, okay? Back stitch because you don't want your stitches to start slipping. All right, when you get ready to turn your fabric, you want to make sure your needle is in the fabric before you pivot. You're going to turn. Now, the first time when I made this, I had the fleece on the top. And this time I started with it on the bottom. I mean, it doesn't really matter because it is machine safe. And it does say it on here, machine safe. So if you're worried about your feed dogs getting stuck in the fleece, you see how smoothly that just went across there. So just keep that in mind. It's your preference. Are we shaking? Let me see. Are we shaking? Let me look. It's a little bit. Let me slow down a little bit. I don't want y'all to have no headache. Hey, Arlene, welcome in. Whew. Garment splattered a bit, but it'll be okay. It's not a garment, so all right. When I'm using my hand wheel, I'm turning it towards myself just to make sure that the needle is in the fabric before I pivot and turn it. Make sure you take out your pen. That was just a marking place to remind me to stop and not sew it closed. All right, so that is that. Now I'm going to continue on and go to the next. Go to the next mug rug instead of cutting. So remove that. I've already fused it to this fabric. All right. Yes, it does take practice, Kristen. It works for me most of the time. All right, I'm going to place my material on top. I've already fused my fleece to this one. I'm going to clip it just like I just did the other one. I'm going to put a pin right here to remind me where to stop. All right, and I'm just going to go ahead and go to the next one. And this is called chain stitching. I did not remove the previous project just yet. I'll do it in a few minutes. Back stitch. And I kind of, Kristen, when it comes down to me pivoting, I kind of just literally eyeball it to see where I stop. And then I just keep going from there. And this is a quick project that anybody can do. Super easy. Super beginner friendly. And I'm not pushing the fabric, I'm kind of just holding it and the machine is guiding it. I'm just keeping my hand on it to make sure it stays steady. One day I'm going to use my magnetic seam guide. One day. Move my pen. Back stitch. And we're done sewing right now. Put my clips up because I like to get rid of my stuff right away. All right. So y'all, we made it. I still have some yarn or thread left on that spool. I'm just cutting my little pieces of thread. And this is what you're going to get. Let's see that? That's the opening right there to turn it. I do not like having threads hanging. I don't care how small, I just don't like it. All right. Now I'm going to take once you have your square, you got it sewn around. I used it red so y'all can see. That looks good. Kind of went down, shoulder lean a little bit right there, but it'll be all right. All right. Have my scissors. These are my fabric scissors. And I want to just clip my ends. Not too close to your thread though. I mean, you can clip this off too. Clipping the ends is necessary, but cutting down, excuse me, the seam allowance is not necessary really. You don't have to do this part. But clipping your ends helps to ease up on the bulk, so you don't have all that bulkiness when you turn the fabric right side out. Just gonna clip this one. All right. So once you're done clipping the ends, you're going to turn it right side out. Now, if you use regular batting, you will have 3 pieces of material here. You're going to have we're going to say the front piece, the back piece, and the batting. But because I fused mine to the fabric, I only have 2 pieces. But keep in mind, if you do not use fusible fleece or whatever, if you do not fuse something to this, you're going to have 3 pieces. So just don't be alarmed. You're going to have 3 pieces, okay? But like I said, since I fused mine, I only have 2. So if you have 3 pieces, you want to make sure that you are not flipping your material between the fabric and the fleece. You want to make sure that the fleece or the batting is staying inside of the mug rug once you turn it. What I like to do is reach in there and get one of the furthest ends and pull it out. This is easier for me to turn my material. See how easy that was? It came right on out. And this is why it's important to do a back stitch as well. See, my stitches are not moving. While I'm pulling this out, they're not moving. And you don't want to ruin your project. Or rip your material either. So just be careful when turning, careful when turning. Y'all, we are literally done. Like, this is so easy. All right. I'm using my finger to push out the ends, but let me get my corner turner here. You see this? It's just a chopstick, but it's like, no, it's not wood. And you use this if you have one, or you can use, I would use something that isn't sharp, so you don't poke a hole in your project. All right. Now push these out. You're going to use this to push out your ends. Good morning, Sean. Welcome in. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Alice B. All right, see? That's what you got so far for that one. And what you do to one, you do to the other. That's how I do it. All right, I'm going to reach in and try to get to my furthest corner and turn. That's easy, right? How many of y'all turn y'all projects like that? Anybody else? Or do you guys normally just open the project and start pushing it up like that? Sometimes it's not easy for me, so that's why I like to go in there and go get it. Go get the fabric, pull it out. And if you sew, you know what I'm doing. If you don't sew, this is called turning your fabric. Putting that right side out so you can see your pretty material that you chose to use. Hey, Miss Linda, welcome in. Good morning or good night, because I know you're a night owl. I turn from pushing it to me like you're okay. Yeah, it's easy, right? Yeah, sure, it's easy. Got one more corner to push out. Now, if anybody could tell me how to get to my decorative stitches on this machine, please tell me. Otherwise, we're going to use a zigzag stitch again because I don't know how to get to my decorative stitches. And on the machine, they are red. Let me show y'all. You see my decorative stitches right here, red. And it says the S, but I don't know how to get over to the stitches. Because I wanted to do this one right here, E. Y'all see that? E. Y'all see? Maybe, maybe not. But anyway, I Googled it and everything, and I cannot figure out how to get to my decorative stitches. I did it before. I cannot remember how I did it. This is a Singer 2932. I cannot remember how I did it. And let me show you how to back it. I had to write it on here so I could remember. See that 2932? And what is this? Okay, we're going left. Let me get back to the project. We going left. Let's get back right. All right. So, but if anybody could tell me, so you need to change your stitch length. I don't see an S. Let me see. Am I not? I don't. Girl, quick. Okay, Kristen, come through, Kristen. Oh my God, girl, I've been turning this thing all night long. Oh, girl, listen, look at God. Okay, all right, I'm calm. All right, Kristen, girl, thank you. I've been trying to figure this thing out all night. Oh my gosh, I was stressed. I turned it to zero and baby stopped. I turned it to zero and stopped. Okay, so I know I had did it before. I just could not remember. I need to turn it. Come on now. Yes, keep turning. When you thought it was the end, keep going. Keep on going. Okay, all right, let's go. Yeah, sure. Okay, Mary. Yeah, okay, all right. So let me show y'all where I did it because Kristen told me, she reminded me. I knew I had tested all these stitches and I could not remember how I got to my decorative stitches. OMG. All right, so let me show y'all. Hold for this brief intermission. All right, so my machine is an older machine, right? I don't even have my thread holder here, so that's why I'm using a thread stand. Yes, it's knowledge in numbers. Come on, Kristen, come through. All right, so what I was trying to do, I had my stitch length on 4, right? And if you see on this machine, these red stitches, it's kind of like the function key on your keyboard. If you activate the function key, you can get to the little blue letters or the blue numbers on your computer, right? So in order to use, you have to hit the FN, the function key. Stay with me now. So what I was trying to do was use stitch E. But in order for me to get to stitch E, I needed to activate my decorative stitches, which is underneath this S. I couldn't figure out how to get to the S. I know I saw it somewhere on this machine. I could not figure it out. So that's why I use a zigzag stitch on this one. But baby, we get decorative today on this one. So this is the stitch length dial right here. And mine is on 4. I had to write it down because when I was learning. So last night I was turning it. I knew it was somewhere up here and I couldn't figure it out. So I kept turning. I went to 3, went to 2, went to 1. And this, I don't even know what this is. I've never used that outside of the 1. And I got the 0 and I stopped, right? So Kristen just said, you need to turn your stitch length dial all the way over. So I'm like, hey man, that's over there, 0 right there. So I had to put a little oomph in it. Hey Rachel, girl, you're gonna be so proud, girl. You're gonna be so proud of me. So I'm like, it's nothing else. And honey, I went to push it a little bit, kept going, kept on. And look at it. Look, y'all see that red S? Put the S on my chest. Y'all see that red S? Do y'all see the red S? So now the S is how I'm able to get to these stitches down here. Y'all follow me? Y'all follow me? The red S is now how I'm able to get to these stitches down here, my decorative stitches. Okay. All right, we done. We got it. Let's go. All right, we got it. Yay. Come through decorative stitches. All right, let me go back to my 4. And I hope I've been using 4 anyway, so hopefully. Oh, I know how to get to the letters, Kristen. I just turn my wheel on the side. So that if I have this on the S, this overrides the regular stitches, right? Having it on the S overrides these stitches. So once I put it on the S, that red activates these red stitches. So now I wanted to do E. I don't know what y'all think, E, because we got options now, y'all. But anyway, we're gonna do E. And once I turn my dial to E now, I should get this decorative stitch as opposed to getting this stitch over here because we're on S. Yeah, Sean, we got options. Let's go. All right. Let me find a little scrap piece of material. This is so good. Okay. Yeah, I'm so excited. I've been trying to figure that out. Oh my goodness. Oh, let me get a scrap piece of fabric. Gotta move some stuff around. Oh, this is my rhinestone right here. Y'all use those 3 videos right there. All right. Let me get a little scrap piece of fabric. I'll use this. And while I'm up, let me grab the wrapping zap. Let me get the wrapping zap. So I can show Miss Vera. Was I supposed to show something else? No, just the wrapping zap. Okay, we got that right there. All right, let's try this decorative stitch out. Thank you for the reminder, sis. Yes. Pastor Bethany said, please remember to like this video. Yeah, everybody's in my down stitch era. All right. I can't drink my coffee before it get cold. Anybody else heat that coffee up? Thank you, Chris. Hey, Chris. All right. So we're gonna do a little testy stitch on this thing right here. Ain't this some cute little fabric? I made a little girl bonnet with this. Isn't that cute? All right. Moment of truth. Let's see how this stitch looks. Yeah. Ooh, that's cute, but baby, that's gonna take too long. Honey, that one. It's cute, but we're gonna be here all day with this stitch. Y'all see that? And that's Eve. Where is it? There it is. Y'all see it? Isn't this cute, man? That's the stitch, y'all, but ooh, honey. We're gonna be here all day. How can I make it bigger? I guess you really can't. We gotta pick another because we'll be here all day without those two. My width is at 3. Maybe I need to change it. Okay, let's change it to 5 and see what happens. Let's change it to 5. Let me do it on this side. Oh, I just lost my thread. And I can already tell that 5 is going to do it for me because it actually is. Even though I didn't stitch any just then, I can tell that the 5 is a wider. It's wider, and I don't know why I didn't think of that. I'm just threading my needle. All right, let's try this again. Oh yeah, that's if I can go to 10, I wish I could, but yeah. Oh yeah, that's better. Let's see. Okay, so that on the right is a stitch width of 5. The one on the left is 3. I guess we can do. What y'all think? What y'all think? Mama, man, it does. That's super cute. Oh boy. So what do y'all think? Y'all like that stitch, or do we just need to go with zigzag? That's E. Let's see what. Let's see what B. Yeah, I like the wider. The wider. Does anybody else make sure the thread is underneath the foot before you start sewing? Or is it this one? Do some people just put it under there? Oh no, baby, that's way too many people. Woo. No, that ain't it. That ain't the one. That's using too much yarn and too many stitches. Y'all see that? All right, so let's go. Let's roll on. I don't want to hold y'all any longer, but thank y'all so much for going through that training session with me. Shirts up. Me too, Kristen. Good morning, Dr. Brown. All right, so since I know how to turn on my decorative, I don't know why I can't say that word. Decorative stitching. Now, I did notice when I did the first one and I went ahead and closed up I closed it up. I took the stitches out because as I was doing the zigzag, it kind of was puckering up a little bit. So I think I want to go ahead and do the little stitching first. Which one y'all want me to do? Because I don't think we're going to do both of them on live. Which one should I do? This one? Left or right? Left or right? Left or right? First one put in the chat. That's what we're doing. Donzel said it don't matter. Okay, so we're going with this one since I did this one already. All right. Okay, Marilyn, LNR. You know what? I might do both of them just for you. Because Marilyn said her alarm for little old depths. All right. All right, I'm going to start on this side. Let's see how this looks, y'all, because I don't know what I'm doing. We just trying something. All right, let's go back to E. I don't even know what this stitch is called. If anybody knows, please enlighten us because I don't know what it's called. All right, I'm gonna go. Oh, let me get my stiletto. Just in case I need to use it. Put my stiletto on standby just in case. Yep, I'm gonna leave it right here. I can tell. And I could have embroidered something on here too, huh? Yeah. Remember, I'm watching my thread, y'all, because I'm almost out over there. Okay, now. Oh, that's cute. All right. Now, when I get to the end, am I gonna pivot or stop? Yeah, I'm gonna pivot and keep and come down a little bit. We'll do little lines like I did the first time and turn it. And y'all, I'm just freestyling this, so I don't have any design. I'm kind of just going back and forth, back and forth. Now that my machine is squeaking a little bit, it might need a little oil. I got some holy oil I can put on it. Oh my goodness, okay, let's go this way. All right, stop this a little bit. And then come back and yeah, my thread almost out. Use it till I run out. All right, it's coming to the end. I'm watching it. Almost there, y'all. Oh, that's it. That's it. Yeah, I use my thread all the way to the end. Throw this one away. Change my thread. And while I'm changing my top thread, I'm going to check my bobbin also. Oh, bobbin looks good. That'll work until the end of this project. And I am using Gutermann thread, 100% polyester. And I'm using my thread stand over here. This is what I'm using. Oh, let y'all see the thread in the top of the machine. Y'all still see me, right? Uh-oh. Trying to let y'all see me thread the machine, but down, up, around. I snip the end so it's nice and sharp because my automatic threader is not working. So I have to thread it myself. I usually put my finger behind the needle hole so I can see it and kind of push it. Okay. And turn the wheel to bring up my bobbin thread. All right, we're ready to continue. And I want to go back a couple stitches, just like in embroidery, you want to go back a few stitches. And I don't know if this is going to be exact, but it's going to be close enough. And we're going to keep rolling. I like this fabric. I'm so sorry I'm missing the chat, y'all. That's so good. That piece of thread bothered me. Let's see now. Cool. This what y'all do when you quilting? Listen. Hey, Marissa, it's good to see you. I was just asking Patrice if she's seen you. I am glad to see you in the chat. I pray all is well. I was planning on sending you a message after my live. Wow, look at God. He knew you was on my heart. So glad to see you. Pray all is well. And you can do this part however you want. I'm going to the machine shaking some of that shit. No, you know. Probably 2 more rows and we'll be done. Actually, I'm gonna make this the last row of decorative stitches because I'm actually going to go around with a straight stitch. All right, y'all, moment of truth. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. All right. Yeah, I like this. I like this. I'm going to be using my decorative stitches more. Look, y'all. What y'all think? I probably could do something like, nope, I'm going to leave it just like I got it. I like this. I cannot wait to take this to work tomorrow. Am I taking it tomorrow? Maybe. All right, now I'm going to go back to my regular stitch. And I'm going to go back to my stitch width of 3. What stitch width is like universal? Y'all like that? That's good. All right, we're going to do a top stitch all the way around. And this is just a straight stitch, which is A on my machine. Oh, you're welcome, Marissa. Yes, ma'am. I'm glad you're still around. We supposed to be sewing the tote bag since like 2 years ago, huh? All right. And I'm just using my stiletto to help over this little hump on the end right here. Give it a little assistance because I did sew into my single allowance a little bit with the decorative stitching, but it's okay. Got one more to go around, y'all. Did anybody tell me what the like what the is there like a universal stitch length that you guys use or stitch width? Do you change it for every project? Because I normally don't change mine. It stays where it's at for all projects pretty much. Back stitch. And we are done. We are done. We are done. I do have a thread cutter on the side of my machine, but I'm not going to tell y'all why I don't use it because you will notice if your stitches look bad on the back or front. Okay. Straight stitch length is usually 2.5. I have mine on 3, so I mean it works. Mine look good. The stitches look good to me. I've been using 3 for a while. But this is the mug rug. Oh my gosh. Look, y'all. I have to go back and look at the check because I done missed so much. I see a lot of long paragraphs and stuff. I'm missing it. Oh, this is call me on his grandma phone. Oh my God, that little boy is something else. Thank y'all so much. This fabric, y'all, I love it. I got it from Hobby Lobby when I first started sewing. I made face masks out of this. I think I had like 2 yards, and this is all I have left. This is what I have left. So I will finish this one up because that little decorative stitching was a bit much, but this is a larger one. This is 8 by 7. And this one is 6 by 8. You have your width at 0. Oh wow. And length around 2. I got mine on 4. I really got to learn this stuff. But yeah, that's what's working for me. It looks good. It's not, yeah. All right. Yes, yes, Marilyn. Room for a muffin or a cookie. That's right. So I got my little coffee right here. I don't have no. Ooh, you know what I got? I don't have no muffin or a cookie. Let me see if I have a little cookie over here that I haven't eaten. Y'all don't get me because I've been MIA, so I ain't been eating and doing my blame box stuff, but I've been getting them. But look, so look at that cookie. Machine that way. The cookies in my little coffee. And I'm right-handed actually, so I would put it like this. I want to have this at my desk at work. Sorry, I ain't mean to do that. Yes, perfect space for a stroopy. See, I haven't even used it from what blue box. This was in March. They still good because I'm still gonna eat them. Isn't that perfect? Hey, Elba. Thank you for being here. All right. So that is it for today's project, y'all. That was super easy. Is anybody going to try it? Is anyone going to try the mud rug? Because I know the other one is more of like patchwork because you can use multiple different fabrics. But I like this one because of its simplicity. I like simple projects. All that piecing together and stuff. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Hold on, remove exit solo. I want me to be big. There we go. Thank you so much. For those of you who suggested this, thank you. I think I'm gonna do that every week. Like, what do y'all want to see? Isn't it so cute? Oh, it came out so nice. I like this. This is a cute mug. I need to make some more bowl cozies. So I'm trying to make all the accessories for my desk. I want my colors to be like red, black. I got a little bit of orange in here because I do have my black and white flower coaster that I crocheted that we did a couple, I don't know, what is it, weeks or months ago. So I do want to make me some more accessories. Okay, now let me show you guys this wrapping zap. Is Miss Vera still here? Thank you, Elba. Yeah, I got this from Hobby Lobby. Isn't it cute? Yeah. And this one, Savior, Lord of Lords, Prince of Peace, King of Kings. Yes. This one also is from Hobby Lobby. Faith, hope, love is on this one. Faith, hope, charity, and the greatest of these is charity. Amen. Yes. All right. You need to make some of the fabric reversible baskets for your desk. Yes, that'd be cute. I want to make me a mouse pad. Can we make a crochet mouse pad? Is that a thing? Oh, my face looks so bright. Oh, let me show the reference app. Sorry, y'all. All right, project is done. Thank you so much for joining and being here. Thank you to anyone who's in the bushes watching, listening at work. Thank you so much. I appreciate your bosses um, having a back turned so you can have a moment to be on YouTube. Oh, you have okay. So this is the Rappers app. Okay, let me put the other camera on so you can see better. Let me put the other camera on. All right, this is what the Rappers app looks like. This is what it is. And y'all see, is it blurry or is it cool? Thank you, D. Smith. You see that? This is what it is. Microwave safe, on. And I see when people make potato bags. I've never made a potato bag. It's perfect for microwavable projects like insulated potato bags, casserole warmers, and more. Great for steaming potatoes and vegetables. And it's got a free pattern on the back. Look at that. Okay. Under penalty by law, this tag must not be removed except by the customer. So that means you cannot cut this off of this plastic. Okay. Okay, Roslyn, pray you have an amazing appointment. Pray all is well. Hey, BDBGP, welcome in. Oh, you make your oven. Yeah, you can scan the fabric and print it out. It's a sublimated print. Yes, Renee, that's a good idea. So this is Rappers app. Uh-oh. Let me take that on my headset. Must have went dead because I can hear myself now. All right, Rappers app is the 100% natural cotton bag, and I got this from Hobby Lobby. No, I got this from Joanne. Joanne. All right, let me show y'all this other fusible stuff that I have, and I don't know why I have it because I don't know what I need to use it for. Now I have ShapeFlex Interfacing 101. I do use this for making like my tote bags. When I was making masks, I use this. Now I have this Wonder Under Interfacing 805. Anybody use this before? I purchased this from watching a video from the Crafty Gemini, and y'all, I can't even remember what project she was doing to even know why I bought this. I mean, you can read it, but anybody use this Wonder Under? Yes, Sean, that is correct. All cotton fabric and cotton thread for your bowl cozy. If you decide to put it in the microwave, I do not microwave mine, but if you want to put it in the microwave along with your bowl or even a cup cozy or whatever, you definitely need 100% cotton everything. So anybody ever use this Wonder Under? Never used it before. I got it. Don't know why. Light sewable iron-on adhesive. I think I bought this because Rachel showed this. Am I correct? Is he mine? I think Rachel showed this. You can sew over it. But she big on not coming up in needles and stuff. So yeah. And then I have this 40 mid-weight stabilizer, number 40. Well, I mean, what do I need all this stabilizer for? I don't even know where I'm This must have been on sale because I buy stuff when it's on sale, even if I don't need it. But these are the stabilizers that I have and include this heating bar. You can use Wonder Under on wood, cardboard. Okay. Let me see. Do we say that on here? 10, 15 seconds. Okay. For applique. Okay. Thank you. Because and this is my little scrap. This is my scrap ShapeFlex 101. All right, I'm gonna have to go back and read the comments. Anybody in here that I missed, I am so sorry. I didn't get you, but I love you. Oh, one more thing. Well, wait, one more. I want to show y'all what I've been working on this week. I'm almost done. This is isn't that cute ruffle hat? I got to show y'all what I'm working on in crochet, the crochet world. This is all I have left, and I will be done. You're welcome, Ms. Vera. So I'm working on this ruffle hat and this ruffle hat. This is the one I posted a short the other day. Let's see, where my piece at? Can't find my piece. All right, so this is where, okay. So for this hat, this is how much I have left for. Ooh, I got a lot. I have a lot for this one. All the way around. All the way around to here. And I am doing, oh no, actually here. Wow, yeah, I still have a lot for this hat. All right. Thank y'all so much. So that is what I've done in Crochet World today. I made those two scrunchies and I made this hat. I need to post this stuff, man. I made this hat. When I posted, y'all act like it's the first time y'all seen it now. Okay. And I did this hat too. So I made this week. This is what I've been working on. Finished these two ruffle hats and a couple scrunchies. All right. Next time we might do a little, I don't know. I'm gonna put out a poll if y'all want to see some crochet, sewing, embroidery. Next slide. All right. So I am going to get out of here. Go back to me. Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. Once again, the colors in this shirt are silver crystal metalite for the outline and icy crystal for the inside. Oof, yes. Of course, the stones are from Eve. That's the baby's beauty. All right. So love y'all. I will see y'all soon. Not sure if Patrice is coming live tonight or not. Today is Good Friday. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Enjoy your day. Have a wonderful Easter weekend. And don't forget the reason for the season. And let me see what else. Pray before you lay tonight. Have an amazing day on purpose. All right. Love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. For anybody who's in the bushes watching, you're going to watch the replay. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you all for your support. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all soon.